All right, Coach. U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Minnesota Vikings. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Round 80. It's a party now. It's a party now. Back. Check nine. Done.
Johnson's got it complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Nice play, baby.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Check 3.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Let's go. Let's do this.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Rivers to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Devontae Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We're going to start. 2 by 52. Red 80. Shift. Watch twist. Recon, 132 fighter. 80. 52. Smooth.
On first down, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Here's Darnold. Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Now Benjamin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in a 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Every day, any day.
From the 36, Rivers. Open man is Trey Burton. He's got a first down of inside the midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Rivers. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 31, check 31. 25, check 25, check 25. Safe. Buffalo one. Watch that screen.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Red Delta!
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run. This is Scarborough. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Now, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Going jet sweep, here's Campbell. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Darnold on 1st down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
15's mine. I got 15. 15. Lady. Check. Lady. Crunch. Crunch. Hey, exit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Protein spill. Rashid. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Darnold for the red zone now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Pick up the ball.
Bravo.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the run.
Man, Eddie.
The run. Mike, 56.
Throwing again is Donald.
Get ready.
And that's caught by Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's it, baby.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to jet sweep here. It's Boykin, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
52's to Mike.
Here we go.
This is Scarborough. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Right there.
Bo Scarborough, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
10. Redskins 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Round 80.
50. Mike, 50.
I smell fear in that offense.
White, 80 high.
Throwing again. Rivers. And that's complete to Adams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 33.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to grade the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. To throw is Rivers. It's caught. Beckham. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
12.
Jim.
Now Bell. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Nice, sweetheart.
Load it. Load it.
Throwing Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Mike 52. Set the tone, defense.
Ready?
Defense, let's go.
6-6, pull it high.
Check.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It got his man complete. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision could open up even more big plays.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, what do you think? You get the ball to turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. But get you the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rivers now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10.
Check 37. Check 37.
Red!
Guys,
Blue draw corkers.
check.
Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Hey, here I come.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Rivers on the money, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 22-yard line. Rivers now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's first and 10.
X3, 218, jump behind.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Check.
To throw again. Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
You ready?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Keep going, O. Keep going. Go.
56. It's our time. It's our time.
To throw is Darnold. Complete. Smith has it. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
4 down. Check.
Now Darnold. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Harris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Vikings 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Go!
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Watch the slant.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. He finds his target, Beckham. Touchdown, Vikings! Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Greystone, travel. Hey, Charlie.
On first down, it's Donald. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Hey, Echo.
Y'all play.
Now it's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Stay there. 390.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Following the interception here, Rivers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on second and long. Rivers under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Play action now. Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
3 down. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Shift. Sponge. Man, ready. Go. You go try it.
Now Scarborough. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Bo Scarborough with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the third.
Makes the score Redskins 21, Vikings 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, see if they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charlie. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, Rivers. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps out the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Going deep for Benjamin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It's taken to the 26. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them to touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A throw left side to start out, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check 24, check 24. 6 guys, check 6 guys. Kill, kill, kill. Check 99. Check 99.
And a runner with Scarborough. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw.
Let's go, team.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Load it! Load it!
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Bang, 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 bang.
First down, Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best of them. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the end zone. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Let's go.
So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, Delta!
Again, it's Rivers.
Hey, check.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check. 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 Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
3rd and long for Rivers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Run 80!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check, 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 check. Switch, switch. Check the backer, check the backer.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And this one complete to Smith. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, 25 the man, 80. 25 the month.
Faking the give, Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead,
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game and trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch, cold-blooded. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Williams. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Big egg. Red 80. Red 80.
Back to throw, Darnold. Catch made here by Campbell. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's going to fire one on deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
We got 25 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Lady. Lady. Watch twist.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Catch made by Slayton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course, you've got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Miles Boykin, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Touchdown, Washington.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. To the air again, Darnold. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
So we got man.
Wait, 89.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Rivers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
152 fighter.
Round.
Now Rivers on 4th down. He finds Beckham complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
To the air again here, Rivers. That's complete. It's Bell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Chest. Deuce.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Again, it's Bell. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
79.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. It's caught by OBJ. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
We got to get the ball.
Johnson's got it complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll go again with Bell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set, we're okay, we're okay. Black 11!
And let's get this. Watch twist.
Hut!
Shift, watch the shift.
Keep it skinny.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. This for the lead in the final stages. And Hopkins' kick is no good. It's wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this 4th quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most important part, the accuracy.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. It's caught inside the 25. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
foxtrot, foxtrot.
Now Darnold. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Got four down. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Again, Cunningham here on the ground. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try and pick it up with Scarborough. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for the Redskins, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare